Hey guys, this is Justin back with an engineer's perspective, and today I'm doing a mini review on this Mercer Renaissance 6-inch flexible boning knife. So the specs is it weighs 4.4 ounces or 126 grams. It is 20 millimeters tall right after this little spot here. It's a 1.7 millimeter spine thickness here at the heel. And it's 0.55 millimeter spine at the thinnest point of the tip here. From the factory, it came at about 12 thousandths behind the edge at approximately 19 degrees per side. I'd say, I think on their boning knives, they shoot for 20. It might have been lower than 20. It's hard to say. I definitely went thinner than what they came with it, so about 20 degrees per side though, 12 thousandths, so just average geometry. This has the X50 CRMOV 15 steel. That's the same as like your Victorinoxes and your Wüsthoffs, but they do it at a 56 Rockwell target. It is a fully forged, full tang, triple riveted palm plastic handle knife. The steel is very stainless, not like perfectly stain proof, but very stainless. I'd say the heat treat on these is a little bit better than like say your Victorinoxes, but it's not quite as good as a Wüsthoff, but I'd say it's closer to the Wüsthoff than it is a Victorinox. So pretty good heat treat for the price of these things. And that's the big thing, is if you're looking for a really, really nice German cutlery, style cutlery for a good price, the Mercer line, especially the Renaissance, is really hard to beat. I will say the Mercer knives are made in Taiwan, but they do a really, really good job with the fit and finish and the feel and the look. So those are the specs. Performance, it's a boning knife. It's a good boning knife for sure. This is a flexible, so you can see that, versus this Victorinox is a semi-flex, so this is less than that one, so you can doing about the same amount of force, but you can see that the Mercer Flex is much more than the semi-flex. And then here's a super flex, so you can see the difference there in the flexibility. I think it's a really good middle ground. I think just regular flexible is the way to go for like a chicken boning knife. I can't say for beef. I've used this to break down a lot of chickens, and it works really great getting around the bones and making sure you get all the meat out. My biggest quibble is I don't actually like the straight style boning knives. That's why I have two of the curved Victorinox style, because I feel like you get more use out of your whole edge, whereas the straight, you end up focusing a lot of use just on the tip there, and I have an easier time using my whole edge. Got some gunk on there with the curved, but it still works good. These things, because they're flexible, it can be a little bit tricky to sharpen. I just kind of support it on a stone usually, but the easiest way to keep it sharp is with a honing rod in between sessions. And then when you actually want to get it sharp, I really recommend the triangle Sharpmaker here from Spyderco, because these rounded corners get right in there, and it's just dead easy to keep this thing sharp. That's how I sharpen it, also working in a strop. What else is there left to say? So I kind of mentioned I prefer the curved for using the whole edge. And here's kind of a demonstration on that, not just on like a chicken or something, but on some fruit. So I like the curved one because it's easier to use it as like a utility knife. So I'm just gonna cut up this orange really quick. So in order to actually like cut this orange, because of this bolster thing back here, like I can't get down to the board all the way. Kind of rip that in half, but you can see how it contacts there. So you have to use the tip to finish all the cuts. Whereas on a curved knife, because it's curved, see how I can use all of that part of the blade to cut out like the pith of an orange or something. Whereas on the Mercer, you have to use the tip to do it. So not a big deal. That's just my preference because I like to leave these in the block and use them as utility knives because they're so thin they slice pretty nice. But that's all I've got. That's the mini review on the Mercer Renaissance 6-inch flexible boning knife. If you're looking to get a nice quality, good looking boning knife, this is a great deal. I think they're about $40, $45. So that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.